everybody. Well, today's video will be my best of 2013. I love 2013 videos. I've watched just about every one of them, and I think I've watched some of them twice. Love to see what everybody loved and used and would definitely recommend at the end of the year. So many things to share with you. I think this year I really purchased so many things that I truly loved and used throughout the year that made it really hard to choose items, and I want to quickly get into it because otherwise this will be like a 6-hour long video. So the first thing is skincare. You guys know that I got into double cleansing and I absolutely love it. If you don't think double cleansing works, wash your face once, get a white towel and dry your face, and you'll be amazed at the amount of product left in the towel. Don't forget that we're constantly trying to find products that will last longer throughout the day, and if they're going to last longer, they're of course going to be harder to get off. So I definitely recommend double cleansing. A favorite this year was the Emma Hardy Amazing Face Balm. Love this, can't recommend it enough. Let me see if I can go a little closer, get the glare out there for you. This is a great product. Sorry, mine got a little bit funky looking, but definitely has performed well, and it's definitely something I would repurchase. I always follow up with a gentle milky type of cleanser, and the one that I really loved this year a lot was the Charisma Cream from Sunday Riley. This is a great product. I love her skincare, just love all of her products, and this one just leaves my skin so well hydrated after I do the double cleanse and before I go ahead and do any of my finishing products and serums. Definitely have gotten into toner this year. Was never really into toner. I always felt that it was sort of a marketing hype that you needed that as a final step in cleansing. But since I've learned that it's really more about exfoliation and how well it works in that respect, I've definitely gone into toners. The one that I love is a little hard to get here, although I think it's named something different here and I just have to find out what. Is from Clarins, and it's the Gentle Exfoliator Brightening Toner with tamarind and white nettle. And I definitely love that. I'm just about finished with it. If I can't find the exact thing here, I will definitely be purchasing it from London, because I definitely like that a lot. Cannot recommend enough using proper serums. Definitely a C and an A cream. The two that I'm going to show you is what I'm presently using, although I'm not saying that it's the best out there. There are tons of products out there, and you should definitely find the one that works the best with your skin. But I am a big supporter of using vitamin C, especially in vitamin A. I just finished my SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. You know how I feel about that, and I'm really into getting now into more pharmaceutical grade products. I think that the price of some of the higher end luxury over-the-counter creams are actually more expensive than some of the pharmaceutical brands, and the pharmaceutical brands of course are more potent for you, and because most of them need of course an RX, they need a prescription. So I've really been working and looking into getting into that, and a product that I picked up that was pretty well recommended in most of the blogs was from a company called Image Skincare, and it's their Vital C Hydrating Anti-Aging C Serum. And I've been using that for about 2 or 3 weeks and have to say that I like that a lot. And the other thing is definitely a vitamin A cream. I know a lot of people cannot tolerate that, but I think that if you work with a dermatologist, if you can find a product that you can build up and get the tolerance for. And I think vitamin A has made just definitely the biggest difference in my skin in the last few years. And one that I find that everybody that I know that has used this finds that they can tolerate the best of any is called Atrilin. This is 0.05%, and I have used this now for a couple of years. This will make it into my favorites each and every year. It's made a huge difference. You only need the smallest amount to use, so go a long way, even though it is expensive. But as I say, most of the over-counter products these days have become so incredibly expensive that I think if you do a comparison, you'll find that you really can do some of the higher end, better products that are prescription grade. A company that I definitely want to recommend, although it's not necessarily just this product for 2013, but this is also sort of a pharmaceutical grade in Europe, and that's the Filorga. And I love everything that I've tried from their line. This is the Hyal Defense. I have a mask from them. I have an overnight repairing sort of cream from them, but absolutely love their products. Somebody mentioned that it's going to be carried by maybe Nordstrom. I'm not sure, but a company here. Although it is available online from Marks & Spencer in London, and they do ship to the United States. I'm always sort of hesitant when a product starts to come over that hasn't been available as to what our FDA does to it, but I will definitely be watching out because that's a great line. Next is oils. I've been adding oils into my skincare, especially in the winter that we've started, that has begun here, and it seems to be that's going to be this year. Very dry, very cold, and you know, when you go into the your heated homes and offices, it just wreaks such havoc on your skin. I can almost feel my skin sort of like shriveling up, and it's just awful. So I've added a lot of oils into my skincare, and it's made a huge difference. Two favorites. The first one is from Colleen Rothschild. Colleen is coming out with her own line, and hopefully will be launching soon. I know that she has sent a lot of products for testing to those of us that do videos, and I have not heard one bad review because her products are amazing. This is her number 9 face oil, and I absolutely love this. Love this. I can't wait till you guys can get a hold of her products. I myself can't wait till her line launches because I am dying to try her cleansing balm and her, I think she's like a moisturizing cream at night, a very strong moisturizing or thick moisturizing cream, hydrating for at night, and I'm dying to try it, so hopefully she'll launch soon. And recently I was able to meet the founder of Space NK. There was an event at Bloomingdale's that I was invited to, and she recommended a new line that they're carrying called Colbert MD, and I picked up their face oil, and this is another absolute winner. I love this. It has made a huge difference in my skincare. I put it on before I do my primer and my foundation, and I just find that my skin has just stayed so much more hydrated throughout the day, even sitting with all the heat glaring and the cold and the wind from outside. So absolutely love that. Quickly, something that's sort of weird to show you. It's going to look a little funky, but I promise you it's not dirty. This is from Sensei, and I picked this up. This is sort of like a chamois for your face. I was going to say squeegee, but sort of like a chamois for your face. I use this instead of a face cloth, and I absolutely love it. It does dry like to a very sort of hard, it's sort of hard to keep in your on your counter, but once it's wet down and you use it to remove your cleanser or whatever it is you're washing your face with, highly recommend these. These are amazing. I'm actually going to get a new one, a backup. I'm not sure how long they're supposed to last, but I absolutely love it. SPF, always have to talk about SPF. I use it 365 days a year. I would probably use it at night if I could, but I'm sure my family would think about having me committed. But I absolutely will not go without wearing a good SPF. Quick rant to companies: stop putting SPF, low SPF into your products just for marketing purposes to sell it to us and make us think that we're getting the proper protection. We're not. Either leave it out completely and sell us your own brand of SPF, which is fine with me, or put in a sufficient amount, but stop putting in these 10, 12, 15% of SPF. It is not sufficient, and of course, depending on how long you keep your product, it won't be potent enough either. But rant over, I'll quickly move on. As I said, this video will get very long. Two that I absolutely love this past year. The first one is from Estee Lauder. It's her Day Wear Broad Spectrum SPF 50. Love this. This has the most gorgeous scent to it. Very clean, a clean scent, very gentle. It goes on very lightly, very surprising for an SPF 50, because I know a lot of people generally don't like higher SPFs because they find it to be too heavy. Not so with that. This is a great product. Another one, which is also, I think, only available in London, unfortunately, we don't have Suki here yet, is their SPF 50, which I equally adore. This has a little bit of a luminizing effect to it also, so this is another great one. These two, I alternate back and forth between the two of them. And the last thing for skincare is, of course, masking. We are all into masking since Tammy has led us down the proper path of making sure that we mask often enough. But one of my all-time favorites for 2013, and yes, I have tried quite a few of them, is this from Astrolith. And the reason I like it is not only because the feel of my skin after I use this mask is amazing. I have a hard time keeping my hands off my face, which of course is silly because you don't want to bring all the germs back onto your face after you've cleansed your face and treated it so well. But I love the fact that this comes in a 2-pack, and what it is number 1 is for the bottom part of your face, and number 2 is for the top part of your face. And the reason that I like this so much is because it fits so well. I don't know about you guys, but I have a pretty good sized face, but a lot of the masks that I use, either the cutout for the hole or the nose or the mouth, just doesn't fit that well, and I'm always sort of adjusting them as I'm masking. And not so with these. This one, just the top one goes on perfectly, and it actually sits on my face well, and I don't find that it moves around a lot, and the same thing with the bottom. So I love the comfort of wearing this mask as well as the performance, which I think is just top quality. Definitely would recommend that you get a hold of these and try them out. For face products, primers, foundations, I've just picked out a few because I'm trying to sort of back off, although I haven't been backing off on buying them and trying different ones. But anyways, what I've really been loving is this primer from Kevyn Aucoin. It's the Prime Skin Developer, and I think I got this just in either October or November, so just sort of slid into 2013 favorites. But ever since I purchased it, I have been using it nonstop. I love the feeling of this on my skin. It is a great primer. I don't think there's anything from his line that I purchased that I don't like, but that's definitely worth trying. I would definitely recommend that. The next is from Natura Bissé. It's the Cure Sheer Cream. I have shown this a million times, I think, either on Instagram or Twitter, and definitely in videos. I love this. I don't know what it is about it, but my skin looks just so amazing when I wear it. It is definitely on the pricey side. If you only get a little bit, even so, I would definitely repurchase it. Love this product. And what I've been mixing it with, especially for this dry weather, is from Josie Maran, her Argan Illuminizer. Love this. I love this color. Isn't that gorgeous? But a little bit of this in any of the foundations that I'm playing with makes a huge difference in the way my skin looks. It just gives this beautiful glow to it, and this is definitely a winner for me in 2013. To set everything, I have been in love with this Natura Bissé Diamond Mist. Love this, and who doesn't love this beautiful pink color besides? But I love spraying this on my skin. It sets my makeup beautifully. It just gives this beautiful hydration to my skin. I wish it came in a tiny like travel size so that I could carry it in my purse, but I actually might see if I can find a little bottle that I can transfer some of it to keep with me because I love it that much. As a finishing powder for 2013, the Guerlain Meteorites, the pressed ones, I have absolutely been loving. I liked the Hourglass, but I will say that this one I do like a lot better. I just recently purchased the Spring 2014, it hasn't arrived yet, the Meteorite balls, which I generally don't go for. I'm frantic that I'll spill them somewhere, but I had to pick up the Crazy 8, and oh, the smells, I just love the smell of their products. If you don't like scented products, you definitely won't like their products, but I love this, and it just gives the soft glow to your skin. Oh, it's just amazing. Absolutely love it. So definitely a favorite for me in 2013. Bronzers and blushes for 2013, a ton of them. As I said, the items that I seem to have purchased during this past year, I've just absolutely loved. Starting off with bronzers, this one is also late in the year. It's from Makeup Forever Professional. It's their matte bronze in number 20. Absolutely love the color of this. Just goes on so beautifully. It's a perfect shade for me. I will say that I understand the hype around the Chanel Notorious, which I did pick up, but I just find for me, even though I did like it in 2013, I find that it can be a little bit too harsh for me, that the color's a little bit too dark. So I really like my bronzers for contouring, although I did use this a lot and will continue to use it. It's actually pretty as an eyeshadow also, but I really love my bronzers for not only bronzing my whole face, but also for contouring. And the second one that I really loved is from Tom Ford, this big bad boy, which is, I don't know about any of you have a hard time opening it. I have a hard time, like they didn't do enough of a little lip on it to get it open, so I always have a hard time opening this, but I finally just did. Absolutely love this. The color is amazing, the consistency of it, just everything about it. I like it a lot. I definitely think that this was a beautiful packaging idea, but way overkill, but what can I say, men and their egos. For blushes this year, I'll stick with Tom Ford and show you one of my absolute favorite. It's in the color of 06 Wicked. Now, those of you that know for sure now that I'm Boston with that pronunciation, but I love this color. This is just the prettiest shade. You can go a little heavier if you want to be a little more wicked, or you can go a little bit lighter and just blend it in. It's just a great color to have. His blushes are absolutely gorgeous. Another blush that I really love is also from Sunday Riley. I love her stuff. This one is called Honeymoon Night number 103, and this was definitely a favorite for me this year. This one has a little bit more peach in it, and also a great application, great blendability, just a really, really pretty color, and I love that a lot. The last one, or before I show you the final product in blushes and contour, is from Chanel. It's number 84 Accent. Love this year. I just love a softer blush for every day. I just find it to be more wearable. I just love the look of it. You can actually contour with this if you want also. This is a really, really pretty color, but I use this an awful lot, although it doesn't really look like I did, but I use this a lot in 2013 and really like it. And this last one was a real surprise for me. I wasn't going to pick it up, and I finally, when I saw it, said I have to get it. I'm so glad that I did. It is from Guy Bourdin. It is his One Night Stand from NARS. And I love this. I have been really, really, really busy at work lately. I've been leaving the house about 7:30, and have to admit that I've kept a little stash of makeup near my sink to quickly get my face on and get out the door, and this has been a lifesaver. Having the highlighter in it, and the bronzer, and then these gorgeous blushes over here to choose from. Oh my God, this is a great palette. I'm not sure if it's limited. If it is, I definitely urge you guys to put it on your wish list for 2014 and pick it up. You will be really glad that you did. I feel that I am racing like 100 miles an hour. Sorry if I have, but I'm trying not to have this be like a 50-minute video if that's possible. So I'm going to move on to eyes. This always keeps coming up in any favorites that I do, and it definitely has to be a favorites for 2013. It's from Dolce & Gabbana. It's their Desert Quad. Absolutely love this. Use it to pieces. Let me go a little bit closer so you can see. These are just the most gorgeous colors. I got it in the limited edition when they came out with this packaging, but it is still available. It is in their regular line, and it is in, I think, just a plain gold packaging, but so worth it to have in your stash. Huge favorite for me this year in 2013 is another product from Tom Ford. It is his Eye Primer Duo. Not heard a lot of people, whoops, upside down there. Have not heard a lot of people talking about this, and this is a phenomenal product. I love NARS Painterlies, but I find them to like dry out my eyelids too much. Not so with this. This is a gorgeous neutral color. Absolutely love it. I've actually put this on and worn it just with like a little bit of liner and mascara, and then it has a powder to go over it, and once you wear those and put your eyeshadow on, it is not going anywhere all day. Great, great product. For mascara, I still can't say that I have something that I love to pieces and will never, never change. I'm always looking for new best mascara. The volume mascaras from Chanel this year definitely did win me over. I love them. Love them more for length than I do for volume. I really think that they're better volume-wise than length, but I did love them so much that I got all three colors. There's the brown color, the black color, and the blue color, and I enjoy all of them. Big hit for me in 2013. Surprise for me for an eyeshadow, which I think has been around for a long time, and I don't have a lot of her shadows, is Cashmere from Laura Mercier, which is also a relatively new, so sort of sneaking into 2013 for me. But this is a beautiful, beautiful transition color, crease color, all over the eye color if you want to do just a very simple eye. This is just a beautiful, beautiful shade. And the consistency of it is amazing. I should be looking more into her shadows because they're great. And another one from NARS that I absolutely loved this year was Yamal. I use this all the time as a transition color, crease color, again, an all over sort of smoky eye color. Absolutely love that color. Definitely urge you pick that up. I'm pretty sure it's still available. I'm not sure if it was limited or not. Kevyn Aucoin, love his eyeshadows. This is one of my favorites. I reach for it all the time. It's number 203, Fog Cool Smoke. Big winner for me in 2013. Not only the color, but definitely his line. My favorite from Chanel is number 99, I think it is, Hazard. And another beautiful shade. You can see that I've definitely gone to the same color palette throughout the year, but this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Absolutely love it. Very similar, I think, to the Laura Mercier, although it's maybe a little bit on the lighter side, but definitely in the same family. And the last thing is from By Terry, and this is her Ombre Black Star. This is in the color of 13. This is my friend Alberto convinced me to buy it. I actually bought it for my sister-in-law. Let me see if I put my hand behind there, you can see the color maybe a little bit better. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade and a beautiful product. I either use it as a liner, or I'll put it on as a thicker liner and then take a synthetic brush and feather it up, which is what he showed me to do, and make it sort of like a very quick, easy, smoky eye. These are just gorgeous, and this color I think is one of the prettiest colors out there. Love this. So many people that I know that have purchased these are equally as crazy about them, and this color is definitely a must. Favorite highlighters for me this year have been the NARS Creamy Concealer, which I think just about everybody has spoken about. I have it in the light. Absolutely love this. Will not settle into fine lines, will not settle into any of your wrinkles, and definitely makes a huge difference. The other one is from Bare Minerals, Stroke of Light. I have this also in the light and absolutely love this. Same thing, gives just great highlighting to the under eye area and definitely just melts into your skin and will not at all get stuck into any of your wrinkles. And the last one that I love this year is from Giorgio Armani. It's actually number 3. I don't use this for concealing. What I do is I use it just directly under my brow. Little trick that Alberto taught me this year is to just put it on. It gives a great highlight, great definition to your brow, stays in place all day. You don't have to use your shadow. It's just absolutely great. So highly recommend this, Giorgio Armani number 3. 3 quick lipsticks to share with you. The first one is from Giorgio Armani. Who does not love that packaging? They came out with a little red. Love it. Love the fact that it is the little magnetic closing, and how gorgeous is that color. This has definitely been a favorite for me this year. This is number, I should have told you the number first, number 509, and love this. This is a great color. This is a great all year round color. I have to say, great fall color, great winter color, and definitely a nice summer color. Just put a lighter lip gloss over it and it will definitely do the job for you. But my most favorite of 2013 for lipsticks has been my Christian Dior lipstick. I have 2 to share with you today. The first one is number 169. This is a little bit more on the peach shade. Just a beautiful, beautiful shade. Love this. Wear them all the time. And then the rouge color, or the rose color, which is number 361, that I think I'm actually wearing today. I've switched my lipstick a few times, but how gorgeous is that? These are amazing. The minute that I put them onto my lips instantly feel better. They are so hydrating. The color lasts well. I won't say they last as well perhaps as the Armani does, but it is just so hydrating. Absolutely love them and highly recommend for 2014 that you pick out this 2013 favorite of mine and definitely try out these lipsticks. And the last thing that I want to share with you is, let me see, what could I be missing that you guys expect that I would show you a favorite of? Yes, my brushes, of course. Love brushes. You guys know that. You can say what you want. I know nobody needs this many, but I love them. I just love them. That's all there is to it. And my favorite for 2013 are absolutely the Suqqu and Chikuhodo brushes. Word on the street is that Chikuhodo makes Suqqu, and I absolutely believe it. I actually think that if you put them all together in a box and took the names off, you wouldn't be able to tell it all, because a lot of times when I go and I reach for a certain brush, or I think I'm going for a specific brush, it's either, I always sort of mix them up. So these are the Suqqu brushes that I have, and I love them. The hair on them is just amazing. How they work is really amazing. For those of you who think that a brush doesn't make a difference, get a hold of one of these and try them, and you'll see it really does make a difference. These brushes are amazing. They're so well made besides that. And to show you how much they look alike from the Chikuhodo, here's Suqqu, here's Chikuhodo. The main difference is that Chikuhodo has their name on all the brushes, and they also have what the brush is. Let me see if I can make sure that that picks that up for you, which all of the brush companies should do that. There's so many times that somebody will ask me about a brush and I have to really go and look at an order to see which one it is, because so many of them are similar that I can't, and they have such, like the Hakuhodos has such long numbers and names on them. So I love the Chikuhodo for that, but I will say the brushes, the Suqqu and the Chikuhodo, are exactly the same, and they are just magnificent brushes. They are my most favorite of 2013. I don't think I'll ever find, I didn't say that I won't buy another brush brand, but I don't think I'll ever find another brush brand as great as these. And this is my collection, and if I could figure a way to carry them with me so that during the day I could just take them out and pat them a little, although that would really make Maisie very jealous, I definitely would highly recommend these. Love them. My most favorite brushes of all the brushes that I buy, type-wise, not brand-wise, are blending brushes. I love blending brushes. I have a gazillion of them. I will buy a gazillion more. 2 of my favorites actually look exactly alike. This is Hakuhodo, and again, I don't know the number. It's one of the J series. I'll have to look it up. And this Tom Ford love these. You can see how similar they are. They clean beautifully, they blend beautifully. In a pinch, I actually have done a complete eye look with them. Love blending brushes. And one of my most favorite and most reached for brush the whole year has been this Chanel Cream Eyeshadow number 27 brush, which I've shown you guys a million times. You can see the Chanel line there, and I believe I can get you to see maybe to see the number 27 there. Absolutely love that brush. Use it probably 4 or 5 times a week with gel, with my powders, whatever I'm going to do my liner. Love it. And for those of you that have a hard time doing the little flick at the end, you just turn that and quickly go like that. Perfect every time. I promise. Absolutely love it. Of course, if you're going to have nice brushes, you need a good brush cleaner. And 2013, I love my Masters brush cleaner, and I think it's definitely the best price brush cleaner out there. But this year I got to try the London Brush Company Lavender Brush Shampoo, and I will say that this knocks all of them to the curb. This is a phenomenal brush. I just used it on those 2 blending brushes that were pretty dirty because I had used them with the dark shadow, and this immediately cleaned them just the way that you saw them. Absolutely great. Definitely recommend you getting a hold of this and trying it out this year. So that's it. Those are my favorites of 2013. Well, not all of my favorites of 2013, because as I said at the beginning, I definitely had a lot of items that I chose this year that I've used a lot and really loved, but I just couldn't share them all with you. The very last favorite thing of 2013, which is my favorite thing of every single year, is my pup Maisie, and I'm going to see if she can just come up here and give you guys a little bit of a hello. Maisie and I want to wish everybody a fabulous 2014. We hope the year brings you everything that you desire and deserve, and we hope to see you again soon. Take care. Speak to you soon.